Well, hello there, people of the internet, and hello again, I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome to part, I believe this is part 19 of my Doki Doki Longer Roads series. In the previous episodes, we had our sort of like sub choice where we had to choose between the route that we were on or switch to a different route, which is like a thing in this mod. Because on Sayori's route the other option was Natsuki, and here on Yuri's route the other option was Monika, but obviously we were staying on Yuri's route, we were doing Monika's route later. And now I'm here, and I have absolutely no idea who the hell this is or what this thing wants from me. You're here, you're finally here. Who are you? The hell do you want? Want? You're all I could ever want, Mark. What the fuck? Do we know each other? Oh, we will. Intimately. The way it says that sends a shiver down my spine. But this thing looks familiar. How? I can't even see it properly. Why are you here? I have some very important information for you. About your little crush, Yuri. You don't know anything about her. Oh, but I do, Mark. You really do! Did you know that Yuri cuts herself? The freak! The fuck did you just say? Think about it, Mark. You saw that her sleeve was drenched in blood. Hell, you even saw her with a knife in your dream. I don't want to believe a word this thing is telling me, but I think it may be right. Don't say I didn't warn you, Mark. Don't do that. I suddenly jolt awake, so it was just a dream. Then again, we met Yuri in a dream. I look outside and see the shine of the moon passing through the window. The glow illuminates my room enough to see where I dropped my phone. Wait, a message from Yuri? Sent 2 minutes ago. Hey Mark, I hope it's not too late for you, but I'd like to tell you something. I quickly sent a reply. Sure Yuri, what's up? The reply is almost immediate. I normally prefer to talk about something like this in person, but I don't think I'd have the courage to tell you if I did. And you deserve to know. What is it, Yuri? Her reply takes a lot longer this time. I can see her typing and then stopping over and over. After 5 minutes she finally replies. You'll probably think I'm a freak, but I cut myself. Oh god. The thing was right. What? Oh, what does this mean? Yuri starts typing again. Please don't think I'm weird. Did she type that? she typed her stutter out. It's not something I'm proud of. I'm so sorry, I should never have got you involved. I'll go away now, but thanks for being there. At least for a little while. This is all wrong. What the hell is going on? I can't think about that right now. Yuri needs me. So what if that nightmare was right? I've had dreams tell the future before. That's how we met her after all. Yuri, don't you think for a second that I would just leave you like that? She doesn't respond for a while. There is no way you could actually mean that. I do, Yuri, really. But you're right, this is something we should talk about in person. Why don't you come to my place after the club tomorrow? Again, she takes her time to respond. I can feel her anxiety through the phone. That would be lovely, thank you, Mark. You're welcome, Yuri. See you tomorrow. Good night. I suddenly realize I've been holding my breath. I slowly breathe out and relax. She's okay, at least for now. I look out my window towards Sayori's house. Pillars are flying everywhere and Natsuki seems to be chasing Sayori with a blanket in her arms. Well, at least they're having a normal day. How has it been since my life was... How long has it been since my life was normal? A message from Sayori? Did she notice me looking? Operation Get Mark a Kiss from Yuri, cause it would be so cute is a go! Wink. Wait, what? Care to explain yourself, Sayori? Wait for it! A message to the group chat. She got Monika involved as well, or is that just a coincidence? Okay everyone, we're changing the location for tomorrow's club meeting. She sends directions to a nearby lake. Sayori, what is this? Our plan, remember? Natsuki and I have been working on it all day. Of course she'd get Natsuki involved. Okay, but since when did the plan involve kissing Yuri? I look over at Sayori's room again. Natsuki is wrestling the phone off of her. That's not important. Do you know how to write poems? Poems? What do these girls have planned? Not at all. I can practically hear Natsuki groaning from here. Alright then, dummy, listen up. For the next hour, Natsuki and Sayori tried texting me instructions on how to write poems for Yuri. Essentially, they're... That's the wrong there. There. What the that's so weird. With an I. T-H-E-I-R. There. Not there. As in over there. The advice came down to write about your feelings and just use a bunch of fancy words. Got it? Yeah, but why do I need to learn why do I need to learn poem writing? You'll see. See you tomorrow, Mark. Suddenly Sayori's room light turns off. Honestly, what is with these girls lately? I check my clock. 11 PM? Oh great. I fall face first onto my bed. At least Yuri's okay. Only you can save her. What's your plan? She suffered because of you. Whoa, what do you mean? How? Well, what did I do? Yet, you still try. Let's see where this goes. Chapter 4. Shattered Glass. Wednesday. Beep beep beep. Texas? Smash. That must be a reference to something, I don't know. I jump out of bed. Despite my lack of proper sleep, I'm pretty energetic. For once. Who could that be? Sayori can't be that early. That's... I was about to say Natsuki probably, but yeah, there she is. Natsuki. What are you doing here? Sayori told me to come get you. Out. But there was no out. Sayori told me to come get you. Now? I've only just woken up. Then get moving. We're leaving in 10 minutes. Alright, I'll be out soon. I rush back inside and get ready. The two girls are waiting outside my front gate. Okay, care to explain why we are leaving so early? The two look at me as if just noticing I was there. Hurry or we're gonna miss it. Sayori suddenly runs off down the path away from school. What is this about, Natsuki? Just get moving, dummy. Natsuki pushes me and runs off after Sayori. No choice but to follow them. After 20 minutes, Sayori finally stops. Is this the place, Natsuki? This should be it. Okay, seriously, you go... I suddenly stop short. Yuri is standing by the edge of the water. She lets out a long sigh as the icy wind blows through her hair. I look behind me to find Sayori and Natsuki have left. You girls... I turn back to Yuri, still gazing down the crystal water. Penny for your thoughts? Ah, Mark! What are you doing here? To tell you the truth, I'm not entirely sure. I just happened to wind up here. Perhaps it was an act of fate. I think back to how I was practically dragged here by the two girls. Maybe. Speaking of which, why are you here? Oh, I passed by here on the way to school. That's actually pretty clever in that, it involves, not necessarily stalking, but, you know, like, Sayori first had to figure out where Yuri would go on her day to walk, and, like, how her daily commute goes, like, what her route is, and then she's like, okay, alright, at this time she's gonna be here, this is the perfect place, and then, that's actually pretty cute. And I just love the way it looks in the morning. I find that simply stopping to look at your surroundings can provide a lot of inspiration. But listen to me rambling. No, it seems interesting. So any inspiration today? Yuri stops smiling and lets out another long sigh. Unfortunately, my only inspiration these days comes from nightmares. I think back to my nightmare last night. I think I can relate to that. You've been having nightmares, Mark? Just the one, but still. It was very disturbing. This thing was there and it was saying terrible things about you. So you've met her. Her? Yuri, what are you talking about? Well, she's been appearing in my dreams for a while now. Ever since I met you, actually. What else do you know about her? Oh wow, her name is Libitina. I guess. And she seems completely bent on ruining my chances with you. Your chances with me? I meant my chance at being friends with you. I'll probably regret saying this, but you're the first person in a while who I can actually feel comfortable around. Really? What about Natsuki and the other club members? Don't get me wrong, they're all nice and I appreciate their friendship, but I just don't feel as close with them. It's different when I'm around you. Barely voicing out those last words, Yuri buries her face in her hands. God, this is embarrassing. Can we please just change the subject? I don't really want to, but Yuri is clearly uncomfortable. Sure thing. We should probably get to school anyway. I extend my hand towards her. She nervously takes it. Yes, we should get going. We barely make it to school in time. Yuri, however, seems unfazed. She seems happy. I have to get to class now, but I'll see you at the club. See you then, Mark. Yuri walks down the corridor and out of sight. I can't wait. Can't wait for calculus? I don't like your tone, mister. I do my best to focus on the class and not think about Yuri. It doesn't work. Class today seems to drone on forever. At least it's over now. A horde of students charge out the classroom door. I pull out my phone to try and find the directions to the club meeting. It's just at the lake Monika and I went to, right? How did we get there again? Ugh, I'll find it. Putting my phone away, I walk out of school. Pass off the path through some trees. It was through here somewhere. Ah! I trip over a nearby log, face planting into the dirt. Ugh. Take a look around. At least I found the lake. And a very distressed Yuri. Mark, are you okay? Not gonna lie, it hurts pretty bad. I pick myself up off the ground. Yeah, I'll be fine. So, is this the meeting place? Where is everyone else? I'm not sure. I'm certain Monika is set to meet here. This is odd. I'll message Sayori, she's bound to know what's going on. I quickly send her a text. Hey Sayori, Yuri and I are at the meeting point, where are all of you? She replies almost instantly. Wait for it! Not again. 3 messages to the group chat. She even got Monika involved. Like, she set up a date for us. You told Monika to change to this, like, weird location. Then, like... And then everybody on standby to say, yeah, we're busy, we can't make it, I'm sorry. What the fuck, Sayori, that's the cutest thing ever. Busy today, can't make it. Super sorry, but I can't make it today, sad face. Club cancelled today, I have too much work to do. Did they plan? Yeah, no shit, they planned this. Like, I got 3 notifications one after the other. I look over to see Yuri reading the messages as well. Another message from Sayori, not from the group chat. Look across the lake. Looking over the water, I can see the 3 girls. Natsuki is looking over with an evil grin on her face. Sayori is trying to get a good view of Yuri and I. Yeah, Monika. How on earth did you even get Monika to, like, agree to that? I mean, it's fucking amazing that she decided to go, that she didn't decide to ruin everything. So, you know, like, huge respect to Monika, but how did you even get her that far? I can't quite see her face from here. Oh, I feel so sad for Monika now. But yeah, this was my, yeah, well, you know, like, I can't, yeah. Like I mentioned in various other mods that I've played, like, you can't make everyone happy. Like, it's my choice to be with Yuri, and then, yeah, if Monika likes me there, that sucks, but I didn't choose Monika, I chose Yuri. And, you know, I can't have, like, a whole harem of girlfriends. And neither do I really want to be honest. It's only fun for, like 18 plus kinds of activities, but for real life, day-to-day life, that would really, I really wouldn't like that. I would prefer that you just have one, you know, like one, the one, the soulmate, you know, like fucking having to switch between a whole bunch of people. Like, I don't even think how that would work, first of all. Well, most of all, I just think that I wouldn't... First of all, couldn't, and second of all, wouldn't want to do that. Did you see the text? It seems the meeting was called off. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to talk to the others about something. That you can't talk to me? That you can't talk about with me? Kind of. I've never been to a boy's house before. Oh right, I invited Yuri to come over today. Well, we don't have to go there immediately. I'm pretty sure there's a mall nearby if you'd rather go there first. I think I'd like that. Lead the way, Mark. Of course, my lady. Really? Trying to hide my embarrassment, I turned in the direction of the mall. A very nervous hand grabs a hold of mine. I don't want to get lost. I grab her hand back and guide her through the trees. Make our way into the building and start walking around. Yuri keeps glancing over at the nearby store. Any place in particular you want to go, Yuri? Well, her eyes flick back to the store again. Just the one. Would you mind if we? Not at all. Thank you, Mark. She walks over, staring through the store window. The shelves are filled with knives. I suddenly remember why I invited her over. Maybe this isn't the best place for you, Yuri. What do you mean, Mark? How can I put this? I make a... That is not the best way to solve that. Okay. I make a cutting... What was it? I make a cutting action across my forearm with my finger, because that is somehow the best reason to I don't even fucking know how this guy's mind works, man. Never mind. Yuri's face reddens rapidly. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Actually, Mark, I wasn't thinking about that. Great. That's made her feel so much better. Yuri takes another glance at the knives, then quickly looks away. I'm sorry, Yuri. I didn't mean to remind you about that. It's fine, Mark. And it isn't that I'd forgotten. Rather, it's not as bad when I'm with you. Wait, it just goes away when I'm there? Not quite. If anything, the urge is even worse. But with you here, I find the strength to ignore it. I can feel my face redden to match Yuri's. I notice people looking at us. Maybe we should get going now. Yuri quickly looks up and sees the small crowd watching us. I think that would be best. We quickly walk out of the mall. Yuri waits until we are away from all the people before grabbing hold of my hand again. Yuri quickly walks inside, practically falling onto the couch. I hear her sigh, then slowly starts sobbing. Yuri? She suddenly stops, almost jumping to her feet. Sorry, Mark, I should have waited for you to invite me in, and... Yuri, that's fine, but what's up with you? Tears roll down her cheeks, straining the front of her shirt. Staining. Yeah, staining, not straining. She suddenly buries her face in my chest and starts crying. I just know how hard it is for you to be around me, how difficult it is to put up with me all the time. You mean a lot to me, Mark, and I don't want to cause you any more pain. She slowly raises her hand. I think you should be with one of the other girls. It would be better for everyone if you just forgot about me. I'm completely shocked. I tried to say something, anything, but no words come out. I knew it. She slowly stands up, her tears falling to the floor. She slowly makes her way to the door. Come on, say something! Yuri opens the door, silently whispering to herself. I knew it didn't deserve to be this happy. Just say something! Goodbye, Mark. Yuri! Please don't go. Mark, I know you don't think that much of yourself, but you mean so much to me. So please, don't leave. Mark, you have no idea how much I want to believe that. But you've seen who I am. This freak that I am. I stand up to walk over to Yuri. Mark? And I wrap my arms around her. What are you doing? The only thing I can. It pains me to see you like this, Yuri. So I'm going to keep holding you here. Hostage. Until all the tears are gone. I'm going to lock you up in my basement, Yuri, and away from knives until you're done. No, that's not what I'm going to do. Until you realize just how important you are. Yuri hesitates, then places her arms around my chest. Through muffled sobs I can hear her speaking. Thank you, Mark, for everything. I say nothing, savoring the moment. After a few minutes, Yuri pulls away. You have no idea how much this means to me, Mark. I'm glad I could do it for you. An awkward silence ensues, with neither of us knowing what to do next. I assume you have a book or two with you? Horror or psychological horror? Oh, psychological horror. Oh yeah. Didn't I say? Wasn't it in Blue Skies where I suggested like play video games, and then I said, well, during Blue Skies we played video games once. That was when we read a visual novel, I believe. But that was just before the New Year's party where we officially became boyfriend and girlfriend in the story. But there I suggested like, oh, we should play SCP Containment Breach. But now that I see psychological horror, we should play Cry of Fear, Yuri. I think you would absolutely love that game. Well, maybe more than I do. I was about to say just as much, but I kind of think that Yuri would love it more than me. That would be a fucking great thing to do. Like maybe Yuri isn't comfortable to play herself because it is, you know, if you don't play games so often, it is a first-person shooter, so you know, it is and it can be quite difficult, also because of its age. Or like, if you don't want to play it, I can play it, and then you can like sit next to me, and you know, I don't even think I need to point out most of the story things, because I'm pretty sure Yuri would pick up on a lot of like hidden meanings from the game. So yeah, that would be let's play some Cry of Fear together, Yuri. I think you would really like that. I smile. Surprise me. I carefully place my meal on a clean plate. Why are we doing this with the lights off again? So I don't wake Yuri up. I look over at her sleeping figure draped over the one edge of the couch. She fell asleep about 2 hours into our reading together. So I decided to make some dinner for us. It's actually pretty good considering I was the cook. Yuri suddenly stirs, opening her eyes. Who are you talking to, Mark? Just the person playing this game. Whoa. Some fourth wall breaking going on over here. Yuri doesn't seem to get my joke. Anyway, I made dinner for us if you're hungry. Is it really that late? Sorry, Mark, I'll leave now. What's the rush? Do you have somewhere to be? Not particularly, but it's a long walk home, and I wouldn't want to overstay my welcome. Oh, well, if that's the case, you're welcome to stay the night. Yuri's face reddens at this. Is that really okay? She's actually considering it. My heart starts pounding rapidly. Well, do you have a change of clothes for tomorrow? I do have some spare clothes, but they're not my school uniform. Well, if you wear those tonight, then I guess I can wash your uniform for tomorrow. Well, in that case, I'll gladly stay the night, Mark. Great! Another awkward silence. I need to get better at this. I'll go get changed now. Right, so you can use the bathroom upstairs. Leave your uniform outside the door and I'll put it in the wash. Thank you, Mark. Yuri walks upstairs to the bathroom. I suddenly remembered to breathe again. A girl, an actual girl, is spending the night with you. If only 13-year-old Mark could see me now. After a while, Yuri walks downstairs again. Your dinner's just on the table whenever you want it. I begin pulling out some blankets and pillows from the closet. What are you doing? Well, I don't have a guest room, so I'm preparing the couch for me to sleep on. Where will I be sleeping? You can have my bed, upstairs. Oh, I can't take that, Mark. I'll sleep on the couch. Are you sure, Yuri? It gets pretty cold down here. I'm sure, Mark. After all, you've been so kind to me today. It's only fair that I've returned the favor. I can't help a smile spreading across my face. Well, alright then. Now eat your dinner before it gets cold. Or what? You'll send me to bed early? Was that sass? From Yuri? Just eat. I'll join you in a second. I start making the couch. I can hear the sounds of Yuri eating her food behind me. Sounds like she's enjoying it. This is really good, Mark. I'm glad you like it. Normally I don't cook this well when it's just for me. You should take better care of yourself, Mark. A balanced diet is essential for good health. Really? Well, sleep is very important as well. Do you go to bed at a reasonable hour? What makes you say that? Oh, not much, just how you always seem to fall asleep when we read together. And all those late night messages you've sent me. Yuri suddenly lets out a long sigh. You're right, I do tend to stay up late. Perhaps far later than I should. Sometimes it's because I get too absorbed in a book, or write for too long, but mostly it's because I'm scared of what I'll see when I fall asleep. Libitina? Yuri nods. Well, you don't have to worry about her tonight. I'm here. But what if... No buts! I'm here. Tonight, you don't have to worry about her. Yuri appears to be deep in thought. Alright, Mark, just for tonight. I won't let her ruin this. Yuri returns to eating her meal, a large smile on her face. She's happy now, that's all that matters. After cleaning up the plates, I turn off the kitchen light. Good night, Yuri. Let me know if you need anything. I will. Pleasant dreams, Mark. Walking up to my bedroom, I can feel my body ache with exhaustion. I continue my daily tradition of body slamming the mattress. She's happy, she's safe, that's all that matters. Oh, oh no, not again! Oh, not again, boys, not again! Welcome back.